On this episode, Georgia man arrested for allegedly killing wife, hiding the remains at a hunting club, and also the woman who accused Joe Biden of sexually assaulting her in 1993 deflects to Russia. Wow. That starts right now on Chris Talk. Let's get into it.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
What's up? 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 Welcome everybody to another episode of Chris Talks. I am your host with the most, Chris. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel. To all my first listeners, welcome. We talk about any and everything under the sun and more. Okay, so I want to talk about any and everything under the sun, but then I give you my view and my opinion of what I just heard. All right, so welcome to all my new listeners. Welcome. My words are just blah, 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 blah. Sorry, my words are. I don't know why I'm all over the place. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, so let's get into this first story, all right? This is a Georgia man who was arrested for allegedly killing his wife and hiding the remains at a hunting club. They still do hunting clubs? I thought they stopped hunting clubs. I don't know. But this guy supposedly killed his wife in Georgia. And then it says that the authorities found him in Pennsylvania, right? Yeah, in Pennsylvania. This is a bugged out story, all right? So, as always, we're going to go to our AI to report this story. So, let's get right into it. Let's hear what they got to say. Let's go.
The husband of a Georgia woman whose remains were identified on Thursday has been charged with murder. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation, GBI, says Nicholas James Casotis, 40, was charged on Friday with felony murder, aggravated assault and malice murder related to the death of Mindy Mabin Casotis. He is also accused of tampering with evidence and removing body parts from scene of death or dismemberment. Nicholas Casotis, who also went by Nicholas Killian James Stark, was arrested by authorities in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. On Friday, the couple was living in Savannah when Mindy was killed last November. Hunters found the 40-year-old woman's remains near a Riceboro, Georgia, hunting club on December 2nd. Authorities believe her partial remains were placed in the woods of Portal Hunting Club around November 27, 2022. Her date of death is believed to be approximately 1 to 2 weeks before she was found, the GBI said in a previous release. After months of interviews, advanced testing in labs and genealogy DNA analysis, the GBI identified the remains on May 11. GBI agents assigned to this investigation sought the FBI's assistance with genealogy DNA. The FBI used a lab specializing in this advanced testing and received results that furthered the investigation. The GBI explained in a press release. The GBI interviewed family members and obtained DNA swabs for comparison to the profile created through genealogy DNA. The press release added, Nicholas is being held at Lancaster County Prison in Pennsylvania. He will be extradited to Georgia. The GBI thanked several agencies for being involved in their investigation, including the FBI, U.S. Marshals Service, East Pennsylvania Fugitive Task Force, Lancaster Police Department, Pennsylvania State Police, and the Liberty County Sheriff's Office.
Dang, that's a lot of different counties. But shout out to those counties for catching them. Let's give them a round of applause. Shout out to those counties for catching them. Now, this is a really, really bugged out story, man. Like, this is real bugged out. This dude knifed his wife and then buried her. Okay, people, listen. He knifed her. And then, hit that down just a little tad bit. Just a tad bit. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Thank you. No, just a tad bit. But anyway, let's get back to the story while he's adjusting that. While my new co is adjusting that. He's learning. He's learning. Excuse me, folks. He's learning. So, yeah, this guy just basically knifed this woman to death. Okay, his ex-wife. They don't really tell you the motive for doing this. They don't. They really don't. I don't even want to go to the there's an audio on this, right? But I don't want to go to the audio because the audio is not giving you, it's giving you less detail than the story is. You know what I'm saying? It's giving you way less detail, but this had to be some dude with no melanin, probably. And he had to have a serious grudge against her. Listen, again, if you having problems with your spouse, bounce. Don't seek to violence to be the solution. Because at the end of the day, you're going to pay the heavier price. You're going to definitely pay the heavier price because you're going to probably end up in jail for the rest of your life. Yeah, that person is dead, and it's a sad thing that happened, but you are alive, and you're going to suffer way longer than that person suffered. All right? Are we going to play the audio on this? Are we going to play the report on this? All right, let's play the news report. Even though they don't tell you crap, let's play it. Do we have it? Can we pull it up?
For legal analysis of the shocking story of the Utah wife and mother that has now been charged with her husband's murder after writing a children's book on grief, joining us now is attorney Brian Claypool. Brian, welcome.
This is not. Can you stop this? Yeah, this is not it. This is not the story. That was the wrong story. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, that was the wrong story. But like I said, the story on this, it was way less. It was like probably a minute and 30 seconds. It was way less. I want to thank my coworker for getting that story and digging more into it. Thank you so much for digging more into that story and really getting the story, because this was really dumb. Really, this is, like I said, this was another senseless murder. Just leave. And then he had the nerve to hide the remains. All right? To hide the remains at his hunting club. Like, ain't nobody gonna find it. You're hiding it at a hunting club. Duh. Like, let's be realistic about this. All right. Let's pay the bills and let's get into the second story. All right, listen, everybody. Everything is right there on the front of your screen. All the links and everything that you can hit us up at. This particular episode will be posted on YouTube, and you can check it out at Chris Talks 1190. Okay, hit that like, subscribe, and that notification button so you can get it. All right, and also hit that comment. Like I told you, I love reading y'all comments, so hit that comment button too. Okay, so let's get into the second story. This second story is about a woman who accused Biden of sexually assaulting her in 1993. She deflects defects to Russia. Okay, sorry that I messed that up, but deflects, for y'all don't know, that means she ran to Russia. So this woman apparently who was, I think she was a former staffer of Joe Biden's at one point. I guess when he was senator, she was a staffer of Joe Biden's when he was senator, something like that. And I think this happened around that time. I don't know. I really don't know. I can't see Joe Biden sexually assaulting anybody as old as he is, that man, he probably don't even know where his pee-wee is at. He probably, I don't know. I don't know. Let's get into this second story, all right, y'all? Check this out. All right. Let's hit that. Let's let that AI play it. Can you hit that, please?
A former staffer who accused Joe Biden of sexual assault has defected to Moscow, telling state media that she felt safe in Russia and would seek citizenship there. Tara Reid, who drew headlines during the 2020 presidential race by accusing then-candidate Biden of sexually harassing and assaulting her, said she decided to go to Russia after receiving threats in the U.S. Biden has strongly denied Reid's allegations, and no ex-Biden staffer has come forward to say they ever witnessed or heard about any kind of sexual misconduct in his Senate office. In an interview with MSNBC in 2020, Biden said he is saying unequivocally, "It never happened. It didn't. It never happened." Reid later faced credibility questions of her own, including about her education and other credentials. After being out of the headlines for years, Reid turned up in Moscow on Tuesday, where she sat alongside convicted Kremlin spy Maria Butina and answered questions from Russian state media over several hours. During the news conference, Butina promised to discuss the possibility of granting Russian citizenship to Reid and ask Putin to fast-track her citizenship request. Butina was sentenced to 18 months in a U.S. prison in 2019 for conspiring to act as an unregistered foreign agent, and now serves in the Russian parliament in President Vladimir Putin's party. Reid said she decided to come to Russia following death threats she received this year after she reiterated her accusations regarding Biden and announced on Twitter that she was willing to testify under oath in Congress if asked. "When I got off the plane in Moscow, for the first time in a very long time, I felt safe. And I felt heard. And I felt respected. That has not happened in my own country," Reid said. CNN cannot verify Reid's claims of receiving threats on her life. Reid said that this illusion of Russia as an enemy is propagated by a few Washington elites who are determined to cause problems.
Yeah, that was messed up. Yeah. That was not a funny prank. Okay, the SSSSSSSSS, that was not me. I'm just letting y'all know right now. That was one of my staffers trying to prank me. Yeah, it was not funny at all. No, there's no laughter there. It was not funny at all. To my listeners, I am sorry for that. I am sorry for that prank. That little prank. That's not even funny, bro. Like, you know, with the editing, and I'm not even going to, we're not going to even edit that out. You know how much editing it's going to go through to get that out? I mean, come on, y'all. Come on. Y'all could have did that another time or did something else to me. Whatever. Let's get into the story. Okay. So apparently this lady was scared. Which, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I don't even really want to report this story. I would be scared too. Because of the person that he is and the powerful person that he is. I will be scared too. But, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, let's not front. Politicians, they do these type of things. Let's be honest. They do these type of things and they manage to get away with it. I mean, let's think about Hillary Clinton. And several other politicians who have murdered people never got prosecuted for it. Walked off scot-free. So if I was this lady, yeah, I would have probably did the same thing, because if the Clintons could get off for murder, I mean, come on. All right? And I'm not saying a woman shouldn't continue to do what she's doing. She should continue to do what she's doing. She should continue to go along with it. Go along with the show, because if and I'm not accusing President Biden of anything. Let's just make that very clear. I'm not accusing him of anything. This woman accused him of that. But if it is true, then she needs to pursue it. And I would say that to any female. Any female, if you have ever been through any kind of, how do I say it the right way? Any kind of sexual trauma, report it. Report it. To me, don't matter what the male say, don't matter what the male talk about he gonna do, da 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 da. If the evidence is there, report it. Even if the police don't listen, still report it. Still report it. Because there is somebody who's out there who's going to listen. They just need to hear your story. Don't hold it back. Report it. That's what I have to say about that. All right, let's get up off of this. Okay, we're going to end this show on that. Because this happened in 1993. I don't know why she's coming out now, but it did happen in 1993. And also, let me say this, and I'm not trying to deflect on anybody from reporting anything or anything like that. Let me mention this. They do, let me say this, and it's the truth. It's not a conspiracy. They will sit there and plant people like this. Joe Biden is no exception. Being the president is no exception. They will sit there and plant people like this to discredit somebody's credibility. They've done it before. It's not new. They've done it before. They've done it plenty of times. If you really pay attention, they've done it plenty of times right in front of your face. You know what I mean? So, is this real or is this not real? I don't know. Y'all hit me up in the comments. Y'all let me know. All right, let's get up out of here. Okay, if you like this content and want to hear more of it, hit that like, subscribe. Hit that subscribe, that like, and hit that notification bell. Ding, 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 ding. And also comment on this show. All right, let's get up out of here. I want to thank you for tuning in. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I so appreciate that. And stay blessed and not stressed. Until next episode, everybody, I am Chris Talks. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time.